Have you ever heard of Mary Turner? In the spring of 1918, in the rural landscape of Lowndes County, Georgia, a tragedy unfolded that would expose the brutal reality of racial terror in America. This is the story of Mary Turner, a young black woman whose name deserves to be remembered, whose life mattered, and whose death became a stark symbol of the violence that plagued the Jim Crow South. Mary Turner was a wife, a mother, and 8 months pregnant when her world shattered. It began when a white plantation owner named Hampton Smith was killed. In the aftermath, a wave of mob violence swept through the black community. White vigilantes sought revenge, not justice, and they hunted down anyone they deemed suspicious. Mary's husband, Hayes Turner, was among those lynched, accused without trial, murdered without mercy. But Mary Turner refused to stay silent. In her grief and rage, she spoke out. She publicly condemned her husband's lynching, threatened to pursue legal action against those responsible, and dared to demand justice in a time and place where such demands from a black woman were considered unforgivable. For speaking truth, for demanding basic human dignity, Mary Turner was marked for death. On May 19, 1918, a mob of several hundred white men and women came for her. They dragged her to a small river near Folsom Bridge. What happened next is almost too horrific to speak, yet it must be told. They hung her upside down from a tree, doused her with gasoline and motor oil, and set her ablaze. While she was still alive, someone in that crowd used a knife to cut open her abdomen. Her unborn child fell to the ground, gave a cry, and was then crushed beneath the boot heel of a mob member. No one was ever arrested. No one was ever tried. The coroner's jury ruled the manner of death as unknown, and the perpetrators returned to their homes, their farms, their churches, as if they had done nothing wrong. Mary Turner's story is not just a story of one woman's murder. It is a testament to the terrorism that sustained white supremacy. It reveals the depths of hatred that denied black humanity. Her name was nearly erased from history, her story suppressed for decades. But we remember Mary Turner today. We speak her name. We honor her courage. We acknowledge the horror she endured and the child she never got to hold. Her story reminds us that justice delayed is not justice forgotten, and that bearing witness to the past is essential for building a more truthful future.